NorCal, 209 King of Comedy. It's Rick without the K. James presents, in my opinion, podcast.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. Thank you for watching.
You think that, because I asked like Damon Wayans Jr., I said, do you believe that, I tell people the reason I do this podcast is because it's not about how funny you are now. It's about how many fucking followers you have.
That's not
right?
true.
And I said, and that's what he said. He goes, it depends where you came up in comedy. And I said, okay, for a newer comedian, because I call myself a newer comedian because I've been doing this about 11 years.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's harder because now you have to be on social media and do this shit. You're an iconic person. You know what I mean? Like, everybody knows what you've been on. So everybody knows you from that. And do you think that adds to the comedy, or that just kind of just takes it away? Because I know I'm right there at the cusp where we have that, where we're like, man, I don't want to do this shit. I just want to go to the club and fucking be funny. But I kind of have to, because then I see someone who's an Instagram funny getting
Because you're
booking
trying
shows.
to reach fame. But there's only one way to book shows, and that is to be funny and be consistent, and that's how you really build your crowd. Is you being present. They can build these tic-tac crowds, but when they have these people come in, these people suck, and people go. I haven't did a special since 1999.
Speaking about a special, when are you coming? What platform are you going to choose to put it on? And what city and what venue are you going to?
That's what I'm saying. I have no idea. I don't even know if they're really specials anymore. If it's really worth it. It's like when it was a big to do back then. When Richard Pryor and when Eddie Murphy had a special, that shit, that was huge. Even when Chris Rock was killing them. But now they're just like kind of microwavable. Like, what do they do? What do they do? I mean, it's like maybe you go, okay. I want to write a whole new hour. Let me get rid of this hour. That's what you're saying. I want to write a whole new hour. Let me get rid of this hour. Yeah.
I see what you're saying, man.
Yeah, like
no comic really wants to write new jokes, but
yeah, you get to put a special. You're gonna write new shit. You got to.
Yeah, but there's a lot of people's specials that come out and you're like, okay, that was really worth it. And then there's more so, I think, nowadays, where you look at their special and you're like, why would you put that out sometimes? And
That's
you're
what
like,
I'm saying.
whoa,
So it's like,
they paid you for that? But
right.
but then sometimes you see like the I give credit where credit is due. Joe Coy, where when he made his special and he filmed it, paid for it himself in Seattle.
Yeah.
Where that was a good hour.
Yeah.
That, I don't know about the other ones, they're decent, but that special is what catapulted him into the next level. Well, I was like, that's dope, where, me and all the Bay Area comics, I'm like, hey guys, we gotta work on something. Let's put something out there to catapult us to get to,
But
I'm trying to learn this game for a reason.
Was it the catapulting, or he felt he completed a section like people must see this, and then everything else took a natural
wave,
organic way? Yeah, because it's like making a song to be famous.
I see what you're saying.
You can't go into a studio and go, I'm gonna make a song so I'm famous. It's gonna suck. A nigga, what's up? I'll shoot you. I mean, it doesn't come together. It comes together organically.
Yeah, yeah.
So when they come to the music, I mean, they spend months and years in making a record, and boom, 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 boom. That shit comes together organically. It's just, damn, this is a hit. So if it's leading you there, then you go. If it's leading you, hey, oh shit, fuck this, man. I got something here, because it's art. But if you're going, I'm gonna do this just so I can be famous. If you have nothing to say, why say anything?
True. And that's where I heard you. Sorry if I misquote you, but you talked about like the cancel culture and how they say you can't say this or say that, and you go, "This is art." But you wouldn't tell Picasso you couldn't use green. God damn it! So, and I was like, that was a good. I see that where me and a lot of comics that have been doing this for a while, and now because sometimes you just feel like for a younger comic, right? You feel like, man, am I doing this right?
Everybody feels like that.
Like, yeah.
Everybody was like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Like, so.
And the rest of my family, because, like I said, my dad's a retired naval officer. He was a nurse. I'm a nurse during the day. So the rest of my fucking family is like, stop this comedy shit. Stop podcasting. Stop doing this shit and get back to being nursing.
Let me tell
and
you
I'm
what
like,
somebody
I don't want to be a nurse, though.
Let me tell you what somebody told me. Somebody told me, if 50 niggas from Oakland told you had to leave, what would you do?
I don't know. It depends upon what part of Oakland. It's gentrified now. If it's downtown Oakland where it's all nice now, nothing. If it was Acorn Projects, Oakland, a little more west, then yeah, I'd probably leave.
Okay. Well, my partner said, if 50 niggas from Oakland told me to leave, I wouldn't. He said, would you leave? He says, no, because 50 niggas didn't tell me to come to Oakland. You understand that?
Yeah.
So these people telling you to do this can't be on your journey because they didn't tell you to start the journey. You
True.
are where you are because that's where you want to be. So if you're gonna let everybody keep telling you, you're gonna move all around the world. You're gonna be a nurse. You're gonna be a doctor. You're gonna be you're gonna move. You're letting someone dictate to where you can go.
Yeah. No,
But
great advice. Great advice. And I'm not going to stop it. That's why we're here at damn near midnight trying to, trying to get this in because I know this is what I want to do. At some point, I wanted to be a nurse, but I tell people I don't feel like I'm helping anybody no more. I got into it to help people, and now I realize doing this shit for as long as I've done it, that I'm just in it to help everybody make money, especially with this COVID shit going on. So I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm part of the problem now, not part of the solution, being a nurse. And I said, so if that's what at least when I get on stage, I let you forget about your fucking problems for a little bit. You don't have to, you're not thinking about your kids, your bills, your this, your that. And that's the same reason why I became a nurse in the beginning, was to help. So I love this craft, man. I don't think I could ever give this up. And I've given up drinking, smoking, doing all that shit. But this is a high on that I just can't give up, man.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's like it's either on you or in you.
Oh, that's the one thing I wanted to talk about real quick is just because I got to open up for Charlie Murphy before he passed. May he rest in peace. And I think that's one of the dudes that you speak so highly of.
Yes.
And just because of the kindred spirit. Like, he was one of those guys where you met him because I'm real good friends with Freeze. I don't know if you know Freeze Love, right?
I know Freeze Love.
Yeah. And Freeze is the homie and shit. But Freeze be like, man, you don't even know. The funny that you see on stage is a quarter of what you see him
behind the scenes.
Yeah, behind the scenes. He goes, that is the funniest.
We had some. Oh my god.
So I just wanted just the viewers to hear someone that came up with him. I mean, shit. It sounds to me like you've been around since Harlem Nights. He helped write some of that shit. You know what I mean? Where again, people don't get the flowers sometimes while they're here. So I want to give, especially a comic that's been around. And then he made the transition, you know what I mean, from a writer to stand up in about 2005 or so, I think. So it was right after the Chappelle Show. But you know, I saw his growth because I think I saw him the first year or two doing stand up, and then I got to open for him 2 or 3 different times because he would show up around my birthday. So I'd be like, "Hey man, can I come?" And then, you know, I've got a bunch of videos of him giving me shots out like, "Hey, I don't know how the fuck I got Rick James to open up for me, but you know, the Bay Area is kind of weird like that." So
yeah, Charlie, I remember him telling me, "Yeah, man, I think I'm gonna do the stand up, man. they offer niggas monny, man. I'm fuck around, shit, man." I was like, yeah. So we were talking about jokes. We spent 8 hours on the phone just talking shit. Yo, man, I wonder if he said this joke. The functioning retards. Yo, man, he's a functioning retard, man. I was like, what? You know there's retards, right? They function like normal people. No, I ain't supposed to say that. But this is a real conversation. I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, I'm telling you, man, there's functioning people out here. They're functioning normally, but they're retarded. I know, but that shit was, I mean, it is true. Oh shit! I could, and he would name names. I'm telling you, ever talk to the nigga? He's a functioning retard.
how hard is it for you to hold back that name right now?
Oh,
I mean, he was one of the nicest people that I've got to open for, and he was just, you know, he was so cool. I didn't even know he was sick until it was, you know, until I want to say the last month or so, and they were like, "Yeah."
He kept it from us.
He kept it from everybody, and he was still touring on that Brown and Dirty.
Yeah, I wanted to go see him, and he was like, "Nah, yeah, no, I was like, he's like, "Yo, man, I'm eating a bunch of yogurt, man. The refrigerator filled with yogurt. What the fuck for? Yeah, it says it helped my stomach, man." I was like,
and I heard he would, you know, and that's why I want to give shots out to him. Is just I heard he would tour on like Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, maybe, and then be at home and being a dad Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
yeah, his wife had passed,
And just
so
being
like, he's gonna make sure, he's with his kids, and yeah.
because nobody sees that, you know, everybody sees, oh, you're out here at the club, you're having fun, you're doing stand-up, but you're also away from your family, and you're away from your family on the weekends. So if your kid plays sports or some shit like that, you're giving a lot back to it where, you know, I've got 180 days left, and my youngest, I'm no longer responsible for. So, so I could do a lot more comedy. So,
That's hilarious.
but I'm not counting. I think, 179 now. So,
Damn. I got 17 years.
Boy Charlie Murphy, my main man Rick James. That's the one you think, the comedian Rick James. Get up.
I can't hear my neighbor crying, I can't breathe.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell. Thank you for watching.